Howdy once again, Mr. Pete here, your YouTube shop teacher, and this is about Thanksgiving time 2025. On my recent 5-day trip with my buddy Andy to Arkansas, we made several stops, so there's content there for at least 4 videos. And I have one coming up. I haven't made the video yet, but we visited a small machine shop in Arkansas. And this guy, when we came in, he seemed to recognize me, and he warmed up, and I spent probably 90 minutes there, and he showed me some old machinery that I've never seen before. It was amazing the amount of time that he spent and the detail that we got out of him. So make sure you watch that video when available. And of all things, A-Bomb had been there at one time, and also he knew Keith Rucker. So it was just an awesome visit with him and his wife. Andy was there as well too. I love traveling with Andy because he stops at every Buc-ee's, every gun store, every knife store, and every restroom. So it's a pleasure traveling with him. And we talked non-stop for 5 days. Never ran out of subjects to talk about. But anyway, that was a bit of a sidetrack. On the way home, we went through Springfield, Missouri, and that was out of the way a little bit, to visit Grizzly. Had a great time there. I've been there before, but this video is a walk around of the store. Not a great detail, but mainly in the metalworking section. I did not cover the woodworking section other than the SawStop, which you might enjoy. So I do hope you enjoy this, because there's some of you that will never get a chance to go there. I realize that. And there are some of you that are violently opposed to any foreign goods, Chinese, Taiwan. I get that. But you're not going to find any of this stuff made in the USA. It absolutely is not made here anymore. And yeah, that saddens me too, but it is what it is. I did talk to a store clerk there. He wasn't all that talkative or enthusiastic, but I gleaned a little bit of information out of him. The main thing I wanted to know is that I guess maybe I did know it, but you know, they closed the Pennsylvania store, and they still have that one out in Washington or Oregon. I thought that was their main store, but it's not. Springfield is the main store, and that is where the main warehouses are. Now, I wasn't in the warehouse. These are massive buildings, like distribution centers, very close to the store. I asked him if it all came in by rail, which I thought there was a rail siding there, but I was wrong. He said it all comes in on containers. And he talked a little bit about the owner and his son and things like that. He declined to be on camera. And then as I got ready to leave, that's when I discovered that roll-around cabinet underneath the drill press, and I talked to another man there, and he was quite enthusiastic. I wish I would have filmed him. He really wanted to talk. Also, one thing that I did not film, and I wish I had, but we were on the way out of the store at the time, they have a massive selection of wooden Gerstner type toolboxes in every configuration and style and size. None of that stuff's cheap, because it is handmade, you know, with good hardwoods. And I did pick up on the way out the Grizzly catalog. They still offer a 1-inch thick catalog. If you can't get there, maybe order this, because it's the wish book for real men who have real interests in tools like you and I. All right. That was a long introduction. I hope you enjoy the video, and remember, I have 1,500 other shop videos. So let's start. For those of you that need a lathe, I'm here at Grizzly and they have quite a selection in every size and price range imaginable. Nothing's cheap anymore, but neither is a cup of coffee. And for you guys that live on the 80th floor of an apartment building, and I feel sorry for you, by the way, but there you can put that on your lap in your lazy boy. Do a little turning. Watch out for hot chips. I'd rather be here than Marshall Fields. They get into some pretty good sized machines as well. Here's a little combo machine and a little bit bigger one as well. You know what I really like here is this table with this cast south bend legs. Very heavily made. They're about, I think, $200 a piece for the legs. Let's take a look at the price tag. Boy, there's a nice vise. Yeah, a set of the legs without the wood is $378. Complete line of vertical milling machines, from small, some with DROs, again for you guys in the retirement homes, here you go. I can't show you everything, but I'm showing you a few of the key interesting items. If you ever get to Springfield, make sure you stop here.
No, I don't think that. I think that if somebody came or something, might bump it and one of them slide out.
And here's your fireball welding table. Looks like it's about 3/4 inch thick. Graduations. And every accessory imaginable. Here's a nice selection of work holding devices. Dividing heads. That's not bad. Rotary tables. Here is an end mill sharpener. I'm not sure they even offered one. Don't know anything about it, but it looks pretty good. Here's their drill bit sharpener, pretty similar to the Vivor. And there's the holder, which also will fit down into here for splitting the point. There's about 75 feet of glass showcases here. I'm going to run through them real quickly. Slow down your video if you want. I realize there will be reflections, but this ought to make your mouth water. And if you do not enjoy this, there's something wrong with you. Pretty complete line of measuring tools. Matter of fact, a very comprehensive line, actually. I wonder if these are as good as Noga's. Certainly a lot less expensive.
Folks doing okay today? You find everything you need? Come to see what you guys have. Well, we have a few things. Might take a minute or two to look around. If you have questions, let us know.
That's what I need, a large set of transfer punches. And Grizzly still prints a paper catalog, so I'm going to take one on the way out. Not too many companies offer this. Get yourself one. It's the wish book for real men. I did not realize that SawStop made a complete line of table saws. And if you're not familiar with SawStop, I think you all are, but you cannot cut your finger off. You can stick your finger right into the blade if you're foolish enough, and it will instantly stop. I think a lot of schools are mandating these now. Lots of videos on these if you're not familiar with them and how they work, so check that out. Not cheap, but neither is Starbucks. For those of you that need to sharpen larger drills, here's the ticket right here. And the capacity is from 5/8 clear up to 2-inch. But I tell you, you can buy an awful lot of drills for $3,000, but this would be the one. This is obviously aimed at commercial shops, not home shops, but it's a nice looking machine. And I still would like to have one of these, but I'm too old, but that's a very good price for this type of machine. But they're very heavy to move around, as you know. Got the cast iron pot. For those of you that are interested in the South Bend book, here it is for only $19 at Grizzly. A nice reprint.